sound asleep.
Ms. Whitehead will read poems from her new book.
Played bebop. Charlie Parker played saxophone. The music sounded like bebop. Never leave your cat alone.
Droning a drowsy, syncopated tune, rocking back and forth to a mellow croon, I heard a black man play. Down on Long's Avenue the other night, by the pale, dull moon.
Farm fragments. Stillborn rabbit, curled in clover, red specks on her belly. Eyesore near the stop sign, an unoccupied single wide. 2 red chicken houses on the ridge, the wood frame of a third. Sawdust glitters in the tufted tails of 6 fox kids. Knee-deep dandelions, faded newspaper in a gravel drive. In the waterlogged culvert, a croaking chorus. Near Crutchfield's crossroads, a hawk spooks 2 heifers in the pasture. Purple thistles twist in the ditch, goldfinches feast in gray rustling, the shuffling sound of hurried wings. Fence post, raindrops echo. February shakes itself off, seeks a dry spell. How long before winter yields? In a flooded field, a scarecrow on the ropes entertains a black matter dressed in feathers.
El niño mudo. El niño mudo busca su voz. La tenía el rey de los grillos. En una gota de agua buscaba su voz el niño. No la quería hablar. No haré con ella un anillo que llevaría al silencio.
The Little Meat Boy by Federico Garcia Lorca. The little boy was looking for his voice. The king of crickets had it. In a drop of water, the little boy was looking for his voice. I do not want it for speaking with. I will make a ring of it, so that he may wear my silence on his little finger. In a drop of water, the little boy was looking for his voice.
Now, Aries Adams and Leah Smith will be singing Bill Withers' song, Ain't No Sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's going to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away.
Whose voice lingers on, the stage gone mad with Perdido, Perdido, Perdido. I lost my heart in Toledo. Ella lady, be good, good, good.
This next one is called Let Them. Why are we terrified of dreams? Why are we afraid to let our kids' imaginations roam free? I'm thankful for my parents, all they let me try and see, for the support they poured into me. The only thing that kept me safe from the suffocation of this world was exploring and playing make-believe. I ran, I danced, I wrote, I drew, I sang. Yet I still lost myself in this world. My true spirit is something I've had to regain. Let them think before it's too late. Let them question, let them wonder, let them adventure, let them be. Recognize they are similar to you and me. Brilliant ideas, powerful emotions, just in tiny bodies. There's much we can learn from our children if we stop and pay attention. Just listen. For growing up was never the answer. Growing down is what it's always been.
Until April in Paris and chestnuts and blossom. That smooth melody floats right from Ella's mouth. It floats onto the thick air and into the ears of listeners all around. The jazz piano that follows her falsetto and the whisk of the faint drum that sits behind. And there is a trumpet who cries out in tears of time with Louis Armstrong right behind him, conducting his every note. When her voice beams against the mic, the audience roars in applause as the first note reaches into their souls. They sit in awe as the next note comes to play. They sit in silence, they sit in admiration, they sit and let the notes lift them off their feet. Each note feels more excitement, but they stay composed like April in Paris.
This is Impressions by Miss Whitehead. She's a little short.
Vertically challenged.
On the nights I'm loneliest, I listen to Coltrane and Dolphy playing a concert in Copenhagen with Jones, Workman, and Tyner. After a false start, Train speaks to the audience. Thank you very kindly, ladies and gentlemen. He says, the South pours over the stage floor like a river cresting its banks. When the applause stops, he starts to play, slightly arching his back. He looms, tall, wide-bodied tenor in his hands. Through that horn, he calls to Eric D., who answers him note for note on alto, the knot on his forehead bulging like a root at muddy ground.
And the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voices behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own, that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life you could save. I wrote a little analysis of the poem itself for anyone who really enjoyed it. So the poem, The Journey by Mary Oliver, does little to speak of the physical body, but rather of the soul. The poem creates an image of the world that feels like 1,000 souls who care not for you, but only for themselves. But when you're tied down by the shackles of guilt, sympathy, and pity, you allow them to pull you into a pit, and there you curl up as tightly as you can, as if you're returning to womb to restart a life, one that you have control over. For me, this poem represents maturity, as one finally realizes that the only thing you have control over is your mind and body, the only life you can save. What feels like tens, no hundreds, no thousands, no millions, but billions of people scream into your head to fix them, help them, to save them. But you hold on to your infancy and remain strong as you journey through the wild night.
Way better than any caramel ribbon crunch.
Way better.
Well, I wouldn't say like way better, but like